The 5 times Leonardo DiCaprio nixed a big project. Hollywood megastar Leonardo DiCaprio offers a rare blend of prestige and box office supremacy. So he is by far the one most coveted by studio executives and A-list directors to star in their big productions. So, with his massive amount of power, DiCaprio only chooses what he wants to do, and has audaciously said no to a number of major projects. Number 5. Boogie Nights. Could Leonardo DiCaprio have pulled off with flying colors the role of 1970s porn star extraordinaire Eddie Adams, alias Dirk Diggler, in the 1997 Oscar-nominated film Boogie Nights? Producer and director Paul Thomas Anderson wanted DiCaprio to star in this film after watching the then 21-year-old actor in the 1995 biographical crime drama movie The Basketball Diaries. However, DiCaprio didn't know enough about neophyte director Anderson at the time, and as he put it, so he instead recommended his buddy Mark Wahlberg, whom he'd starred with in The Basketball Diaries. Moreover, a conflict in filming schedules prevented DiCaprio from starring in Boogie Nights because he had signed up to play the iconic Jack Dawson in James Cameron's disaster period romance movie Titanic. Years later, the A-list actor said that he had regretted turning down the role of Dirk Diggler, saying, "Boogie Nights is a movie I loved and I wish I could have done." But to his gazillions of fans, doing Titanic instead was DiCaprio's best decision, for it made him the king of the world.
I'm the king of the world!
Number 4. Inglourious Basterds. Quentin Tarantino's 2009 war film Inglourious Basterds became his second highest grossing film to date and was nominated for 8 Oscar awards, and served as the breakout role for German-Austrian actor Christoph Waltz. He collected acting trophies for his performance as the main antagonist in the film, as Best Supporting Actor for the Oscar, BAFTA, Golden Globe, SAG, and Critics' Choice Awards, and a Cannes Best Actor trophy. These could have been recognitions awarded to Leonardo DiCaprio had he signed on to play the egotistical and ambitious SS Colonel Hans Landa, nicknamed the Jew Hunter for his uncanny ability to locate Jews hiding throughout occupied France. As early as 1993, Tarantino and DiCaprio had casually discussed working together, and it nearly did when the director sought the actor for the role of Landa in Inglourious Basterds. But the Revenant star supposedly turned it down because he felt Tarantino needed a native German-speaking actor for the role, which fits Waltz to a T. Nevertheless, DiCaprio and Tarantino finally collaborated in 2012's box office hit Django Unchained,
Hey! Lay your palm flat on that tabletop!
and in 2019's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Number 3. American Psycho. Judging by his filmography, Leonardo DiCaprio is indeed equipped with a wide range of acting ability and the willingness to explore. He seems effortlessly convincing in any role he has played. But if there's one complex character he hasn't sunk his teeth into yet, it's the role of a serial killer. Well, DiCaprio almost endlessly splattered blood on the big screen as demented Wall Street serial killer Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. Director Mary Herron wanted to adapt Bret Easton Ellis's novel and tapped Christian Bale to play the lead. However, DiCaprio, fresh from the monumental success of Titanic, was the choice of Lionsgate with a $20 million offer to ensure the movie reeks with star power. Herron wasn't privy to the DiCaprio deal and expressed furiously her disapproval of casting him, saying, "Leonardo wasn't remotely right for the part." Thus, Oliver Stone took over the project but couldn't agree on a creative direction with DiCaprio. The A-list actor opted to do The Beach instead, while Herron returned and fulfilled her wish of directing Bale as the American Psycho in 2000. Number 2. The Gambler. Mark Wahlberg in, Leonardo DiCaprio out for the second time around in the 2014 remake of The Gambler, which originally starred James Caan in 1974. When Paramount Pictures announced the remake in August 2011, the project involved screenwriter William Monahan and director Martin Scorsese, taking on the role as an English professor whose life slowly falls to pieces over his gambling addiction was supposedly DiCaprio. He was a fitting choice, having worked with Scorsese and Monahan in the 2006 crime film The Departed, which won Oscar Best Picture, Best Director for Scorsese, and Best Adapted Screenplay for Monahan. Incidentally, Wahlberg was also part of the $291.5 million earner that gave him an Academy Award Best Supporting Actor nomination. However, the original Gambler screenwriter, James Toback, who based the film on his own experiences, wasn't informed of the remake and criticized the idea. Scorsese left the project, and so did DiCaprio, to avoid the brewing controversy. In September 2013, Wahlberg expressed interest in starring in and producing The Gambler, which finally screened on December 25, 2014, to a lukewarm reception. Number 1. Spiderman. Did you know that before blockbuster director James Cameron eyed Leonardo DiCaprio as Jack, the heartthrob in Titanic, he already wanted to work with DiCaprio in his version of Spider-Man in 1995? The Oscar-winning actor recalls, "I know he was semi-serious about doing it at some point, but I don't remember any further talks about it. We had a couple of chats. I think there was a screenplay that I read, but I don't remember." Obviously, Spider-Man the James Cameron version didn't materialize, but Sony Pictures relentlessly pursued doing the project with Roland Emmerich, Ang Lee, Tony Scott, David Fincher, and M. Night Shyamalan as potential directors. Casting the titular role of Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, has considered DiCaprio once again, who candidly admitted that he was approached for the role. However, DiCaprio reasoned out that he didn't feel ready to put on that suit yet, which was the same reason he turned down the Robin role in Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin in 1997. Chris O'Donnell landed the role of Robin, while DiCaprio's close pal Tobey Maguire starred in Raimi's super successful Spider-Man trilogy. If you find this video infotaining, please subscribe to our channel and make us part of your daily habit.